While I have owned and tested a lot of different earbuds and headphones over the past few years, one set that I keep coming back to are these, the KZ ZSN. It's really hard to beat these earbuds for the price. Under $25, they just offer a lot of features for the money. Today, I have a different model from the KZ brand. This is the DQS. This is a even more affordable pair of in-ear monitors. If you are a musician or a new audiophile and you're looking to pick up a quality pair of headphones or earbuds, these are worth a look. Today, I'm gonna compare these to my trusty ZSN. I'm gonna give you a full unboxing and overview of these earbuds, talk about the important specs, about my experience using them over the past little bit, and then let you know whether or not I think they're worth picking up for yourself. Now, if you're new here, before we jump into things, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You don't wanna miss any future content coming out. But without any further ado, let's take a look at the KZ DQS. Before I dive into the unboxing of these IEMs, let me just say a brief word on what IEMs are. In-ear monitors are essentially earbuds that form a very tight fit with your ear canal. They sit a little bit deeper. The sound quality is usually much improved because of this, and they have a lot of sensitivity, meaning they can reach high volumes with the same amount of power going into them. And they also have passive noise cancellation. So if you are a musician, for example, on a stage and you need to kind of drown out a lot of that loud ambient noise, in-ear monitors can do the trick. Now, in-ear monitors are available from all of the name brand companies. They can cost hundreds or thousands of dollars, but these KZ ones offer a very affordable solution for new musicians, musicians on a budget, or audiophiles that are just looking to hear their music in the best possible way. Let's flip the camera overhead and start unboxing these in-ear monitors. So this is the package as it comes to you in the mail. You can see we've got a full color image of the in-ear monitors right here, KZ DQS, and I always have to laugh at these affordable in-ear monitors, the descriptions that they have. It says, deeply tap the potential of dynamic unit and release its different powerful performance. No clue what that means. On the back, we've got a few different specs that I'll read to you. These weigh 72 grams. They have a 3.5 millimeter, which is your standard plug-in jack. They use a 0.75 millimeter pin to connect the cable to the monitor itself, the inner monitor. They have a frequency response stated of 20 hertz to 40,000 hertz and an impedance of 14 ohms with a sensitivity of 110 plus or minus 3 dB per milliwatt at 1 kilohertz. So if you care about the specs, there they are. Really though, what you want to see is the unboxing of these guys. Now I have to give these a nod for their design. I'll pull in my trusty KZ ZSN, which have a nice metal backing here, but nothing really to write home about as far as the design. These, on the other hand, have this really cool semi-open back, which means that there's some kind of grill underneath the resin body right there, and these are supposed to vent the drivers to the outside environment, which according to them results in increased bass response. Now let me kind of just talk about a few of the claims that they make from the Amazon page. They say that this semi-open back driver design reduces the gap between the voice coil and the magnet to 0.15 millimeters, which they claim increases efficiency. They also say there's a 4-layer voice coil that improves bass, and the copper-clad driver versus copper-clad aluminum versus only copper is more lightweight and better response. And then lastly, the cable is supposed to be oxygen-free copper, which is the best for resisting degradation or corrosion. It's really hard to read their listings, but all in all, the construction on these guys is really good. Let me pull them out of the package right here. And again, we've got this kind of glossy metal cage with the grill underneath. They look really, really nice. And they've got this kind of nub right here, which is supposed to form, to your ear canal. I'll pull the other one out as well so you can see both of them. Pull that right there. There we go. Get these in the camera here. And then also in the box, you're going to get your user manual, which kind of talks through a few of the features and troubleshooting and keeping your ears safe. We've also got this little baggie that flew across the room. This is going to be your spare ear tips, and they are, I believe, different sizes so that you can put on whatever tip fits your ear canal best. Yep, so we've got some little ones there and a more medium one that just rolled off the table. So whichever one you need. I've just got the stock ones that came on it. And then also we've got this cable right here. Now I did want to kind of speak about this cable. Again, we're going to compare it to the ZSN, which many people have tried. And the ZSN, I would say, is definitely the more upgraded cable. This is kind of a braided composition, very flexible and pliable. And this, I would say, is much better than any kind of Walmart or earbuds you're gonna buy at Walmart off the shelf. It's still really nice. It's got this kind of rubber coating. It looks good, the clear kind of smoky finish, but the braided I think feels just a touch nicer. Putting aside all of the little claims that they make about these earbuds, what do I think really matters? Well, the big thing, if you're getting some in-ear monitors, if this is your first time buying some, the passive noise cancellation on these is great. Somewhere in the neighborhood, I think they claim of 20 dB, 2025, which is fantastic. If you're in a really loud environment, you want to drown out people working around you, or you're, a musician on a stage, that's going to be more than enough to reduce those ambient noise levels. Like I said, the cable that comes with these is better than just your cable on your ear pods from Apple or anything like that, and this should stand up to plenty of abuse, and it is replaceable, as this is not permanently connected to the in-ear monitor, so you can replace these as you need. All you need to do to use this is just slot those pins into the in-ear monitor itself. You've got your ear loop right there. Let me show you on this one as well. Again, just hook these on like that, and there you go. Okay, now other things, these I would say have much better retention in your ear than your standard earbuds. In-ear monitor is really good for that, especially with the ear clip that hooks over the top of your ear. And then the sound quality really just punches so far above its weight class. Now, we can compare these to the ZSN. Now, the ZSN, these are a little bit more money, $6 more, $24 versus $18 for the DQS. And for the extra $6, you're gonna get dual drivers. So these only have a single dynamic driver, and these have dual drivers. This also has the better cable, but slightly less bass. I would say the sound on the ZSN is a little more balanced than on the new DQS. However, if you're just a casual listener and you're maybe not looking for a perfectly flat frequency response or a relatively flat, the DQS may be for you with their lower price point and I would say more attractive design. You're just going to kind of have to figure out what you prioritize. Super true sound, willing to pay a little more for a nicer cable, or would you rather have the sexier design and the cheaper cable? Really, it's going to kind of come down to you. As far as sound quality, that's really hard to convey in a video like this, but I would put these up against any pair of earbuds you could grab at the store under $50, $75, and you're really going to have a hard time beating them as far as clarity, bass response, and non-muddy mids and highs. These aren't the end-all be-all of sound. You may be able to find something a little bit clearer, but for $18, it's going to be really, really hard. So final thoughts on the KZ DQS. Absolutely a slam dunk purchase at $18. You will not find a better quality pair of earbuds or in-ear monitors for this price. The design is great. The semi-open back design is unique and offers a very different sound profile to the KZ ZSN, which I've used in the past. I would say for more casual listening, this is going to be great. If you want that audiophile, neutral response, a little bit better cable, you can go for the ZSN. You really can't go wrong with either though. Again, 18 bucks. If you want to grab a pair of these, I'll include a link down in the description below. You can buy through there, support the channel. I would of course love you for it. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.